Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me on this program. I appreciate everyone that has connected. Like and share on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share one that is close to you. Make sure to Monday, and we are here once again to speak to Biafrans across the world. Wherever you are as a Biafran, key in into this program, like and share. Don't keep it to yourself. Share this program so that others can be able to join us. Don't keep it to yourself. Share this program to as many people as you can, because this is not a program that you will afford to miss. And for those who are joining us for the very first time, this platform where you are watching this program, it is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic government in exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come to preach hate. We do not come to attack individuals. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. We are here to speak up on the situation of the Biafran people. We are here to bring updates on what is happening in the contraption called Nigeria. We are here to debunk the lies they are telling against us, Biafran people. We are here bringing information to the doorstep of the Biafran people. So as you connect, like and share. Please click like and share this program. It is very important. Click like and share. Today is Monday, a special day for us Biafrans. If you are a Biafran, you have not yet known that Monday is a special day. It means you have lost your senses. This journey of Monday has been embarked on for the past 3 years. Every Monday has become a special day that we come out to speak in one voice and tell the world what is going on. It has become a day that we have chosen to speak up on the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic and the legitimization of Biafran government. Today is a day that we show the world that the only people that have legitimacy in Biafran territory is Biafran government. A day we speak loud and tell the world that the only people that has legitimacy in Biafran territory is the Biafran people. Today we tell the world that Nigeria has lost its legitimacy in Biafran territory. Innocent, you're welcome. Wherever you are watching from, invite somebody to join us because this message is important. The restoration of Biafra has entered a very high gear. It has entered a very high gear. It does not matter what the enemies are saying. It does not matter your hatred, whatever you are thinking. We are on a different level as we speak. The only thing you can do today is to accept the reality that Biafra has come. Accept the reality that Biafra has come. If you refuse to accept this reality, you are going to end up in shame. If at all you will be alive to tell the story. Today in Biafra land is a total lockdown. And while we are talking about the total lockdown, Biafrans are preparing for a major lockdown that is coming up. We are in a situation now that nothing is hidden. Our enemies cannot control their hatred anymore. The reality of Biafra has become very, very clear. That is why today the attack on Biafran people have increased also. But glory be to Chukwu Okike Abiyama that in this generation, no amount of attack will drag us back to where we are coming from. You can agree with me that today, they are trying to so hard to revive the old propaganda against the Biafran people. They are trying very hard to revive the old propaganda, more especially against the Biafran people. But today, that propaganda cannot hold water. It does not matter who pushes the propaganda. It doesn't matter how many people talk about it. Go and check them. As they open their mouth to speak against Biafrans, their own brothers, their own sisters, we open their own mouth and start against them. The generation that we are in, a generation that has information, except you do not want to listen to information or make inquiries. There is nothing that is hidden in this generation. Information is before you. It's left for you to just look down, look through. Information is in your doorstep. That is why some of these Afonjas are Biafrans. Some of these Afonjas are from Oduduwa land. Some are from the north. Some are from the middle belt. There are so many of them. They cannot understand the fact that the Biafrans are gone. It is paining them up to their bone marrow when they wake up and realize that these people finally have made it. But whom Chukwu Okike Abiyama have blessed, no one can curse. When they wake up and they realize that they can't stop us anymore, they increase in their cry. They increase in their shouting. But who cares? No amount of blackmail, no amount of propaganda, no amount of distraction will stop the coming of Biafra. We are waiting for that very glorious day, that glorious hour, that moment. It is going to happen. And we are in preparation for that very moment. We are in preparation, waiting. We are in preparation. It does not matter what the people are saying. It doesn't matter whether you agree with us or you don't agree with us. Whatever be your own ideology, hold it to yourself. When we are talking about the freedom of Biafran people, we are not forcing you to get out of the slave I put you into. If you want to remain there, it is up to you. It is your choice. You are entitled to your choice. But we, the Biafran people, also are entitled to our freedom because we know that we are freeborn. And because we are freeborn, no man born of a woman will take away our freedom from. Any attacks to take away our freedom, we are going to fight you with every blood in our vein. Any attempts, we are going to fight. The journey has just begun. And we are going to face it head on. My fellow Biafrans that are watching this program, wherever you are watching me from, if you are a Biafran, prepare yourself for exit. The time is now. If you are not a Biafran, accept the reality of today. The time is now. This is not a thing of a choice. I know some of you are not paying attention. Some people who are still doubting are not following up. But I bet you, those who are paying attention can see the handwriting written boldly on the wall. The handwriting is boldly written on the wall, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. The reality of today is that Biafra exit is sealed and signed. And every preparation is being made towards that. We have won them spiritually, and we are going to win them physically. The restoration of Biafra today is something that no man born of a woman can stop. It doesn't matter how you feel about these words. I'm not telling you this for you to either be angry or be happy, but it's a reality. Just bringing reality to you in case you have forgotten. Biafran people have made their choice. That is why today the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic is announced. And we are going to increase the intensity on that delegitimization on the 28th of this month. The lockdown of all government ministries in Biafran territory will kick off. 28th of this month. The lockdown of all the government offices in Biafra territory will commence. Every offices that belong to the Zoological Republic government in Biafran territory will be under lock and key. Every government offices, federal government offices, state government offices, and local government offices, they will be under lock and key. From the 28th of this month until 30 days. It is going to be a 30 days lockdown. This lockdown is not optional, and for the very first time, the lockdown will be enforced by the Liberation Army of Biafra. Did you hear me well? The lockdown will be enforced. The enforcement of the lockdown will be done by the Liberation Army of Biafra. So wherever you are, whether you are a Biafran or non-Biafran, as long as you are in Biafran territory, working in any of the offices mentioned, for these 30 days, if you go to your office, you are on your own. Within these 30 days, Biafran businesses will be flourishing. Businessmen and women will be going to their businesses. They will be protected and defended. The markets will be protected. But every federal government offices, more especially every barrack in Biafran territory, every barracks in Biafran territory will be locked down. Every police station will be locked down. Every barrack that belongs to Nigerian forces will be completely locked down. The warning has been coming for more than a year that you should stay 1 kilometer away from all the barracks. Police barrack, military barracks, naval barrack, whatever barrack that belongs to Nigerian forces, stay away from there. Stay 1 kilometer away. Do not have any transaction around the checkpoints. The warning have been there for more than a year. The time has come. From 28th of this month, it is going to be a different ball game. Your life is in your own hand. The primary objective of the Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran government is to protect the life and property of Biafran people. And they will do that without hesitation. Every terrorist military, every terrorist police that is in Biafran territory will be hunted down. Did you hear me clearly? This very lockdown is not like the Monday sit at home you are seeing today. Today is Monday sit at home. It is not like the Monday sit at home. It's against the establishment of the Zoological Republic. Every of their ministry, every ministry that they have established, every of their offices, every secretariat, it will be locked down. The earlier you understand this fact, the better for you. If you think that this is just like every other statement you have been hearing in the past, think again. If you think that whatever the Biafran government, you are playing with yourself. Biafra land will be protected and defended. And anywhere in the zoo wanted it to us face to face. But these idiots that call themselves politicians continue to drag us into this madness because of their own selfish and personal interest. But the time has come that they can no longer drag us along with their idiocy. Confidence on these politicians, they lost legitimacy, and we can no longer listen to them. From that moment, we take responsibility of our life, of our territory, of our own activities. And I want to tell every one of you that is watching that we are taking it to another level. We are taking it to another level. You must begin to prepare your mind. You must begin to prepare your heart. You must begin to prepare yourself, because the hour has come. We saw in one of their broadcasts from their media, a revelation came, and those idiots that call themselves senators, they are protesting and saying that why is it that Southeast is not included in the student loan in the zoo. They are protesting that Southeast is not included in their student loan. What a shame. You don't need to protest. You only need to understand that you are not part of Nigeria. I don't know why it is difficult for these idiots to understand this. Why do you have to protest to be included in the sharing of things in a country where you contribute highest? You contribute in every aspect. You made sacrifice more than any other region. And yet, When it comes to sharing things, you still need to beg. You still need to beg before you can be able to participate or be part of any sharing. The only reason why you need to beg is because you are not part of that entity, but you have failed to accept that. You have failed to understand that. But it doesn't matter whether you accept it or not. That is the reality that will continue to stare to you at your face. We, the Biafran people, knows our stance. And we know we are not part of the zoo. So we are not surprised when they share their student loan and they excluded Biafran people. You don't need to protest. They are simply telling you that Biafra is a different territory with a different government. And that is why we are going to step up in everything we are doing. We are going to do more. The exit from the Zoological Republic is going to increase. It does not matter whether you like what we are doing or you hate it. That doesn't count. It does not matter whether you agree with us or you don't. What matters is that it is Biafra first. And in everything we are doing, saying, we put Biafra first. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Venezuela, the good guy, has always kept an open door for the unification of Biafrans. And Biafrans are unified more than ever. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu laid that foundation of unification, uniting all Biafrans across the globe to come together under one umbrella and speak on one voice. And he was able to succeed on that. Today, Biafrans are speaking on one voice. The enemies of Biafra cannot handle it. Today, they are trying to activate the old blackmail and propaganda. They are trying to activate it. But no matter how they try, they have not been able to activate it. They have tried on several ways. They have tried in several locations. They have tried through many means. Not been able to succeed. That is why when you go to different platforms today, you see blackmails. You hear blackmails from all angles, from all corners. You hear blackmails. But in the midst of all those blackmails, we still hear defense. Biafra is having defense from their own people. Biafrans are having their defense. Even defense among the enemies of Biafra. We can see people rising up to defend Biafra. The propaganda of the old can no longer fly, and the enemy cannot understand why. The lies of the old can no longer fly. They called us ritualists. They say we are only good in money ritual. But today, what are you seeing? From every single thing you are seeing out there, it is obvious that there are some people who are deep into that more than you can accuse Biafrans of. They said they are the most educated, that we are not educated. But from every education, we are the most educated, we remain the most educated, and we will always be. They said we are not making contribution in their zoo. But from every indication, we make the highest contribution in the Zoological Republic. The highest contribution is made by Biafrans. Go and check in all aspects of affairs in that zoo. If you come to education-wise, Biafrans are there. In everywhere today where you hear the name of the zoo mentioned as performing well, go and check and find out who are those people performing well. Anywhere you hear that the zoo is performing well, go and check who are those people. Out of every 5 people you see doing well abroad in the name of the zoo, out of every 5, 4 are from Biafra land. 4 from Biafra land. But it doesn't matter what they say or what they think. We have made up our minds that we are living. And we are going to live. They have tried in the past. And they succeeded to a length. But in 2024, in the new dimension, they can no longer succeed and their lies can no longer fly. And they don't understand why. We are going home. And our enemies know that we are going home. They know. That is why today they are fighting their last battle with the last drop of their blood. They are fighting like the wounded lion, like the dying horse. Their fight is today the fight of a dying horse. That's why we are not moved. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Manizama, Simon Ekpa, is not moved. The more you try to slow him down, the more you give him reason to run faster. You can't stop him. You cannot stop a moving train. The mandate is to restore Biafra. The mandate was given to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and he transferred that mandate to the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is today leading from the front to the restoration of Biafra. Biafra is going to be restored. No matter what you think, what you feel, how angry you are, Biafra is going to be restored. And the process has started. You can cry blood. You can cry water. Who cares? There is only one determination and one focus to restore Biafra. And it must be restored. We have passed through this road before. And in 2024, we are taking up the challenge for the last time. For the very last time, we are taking up the challenge to finish what Dim Odemegwu started. We want to finish that assignment. We are not going to hand over this responsibility to any other group. We are not going to hand over this responsibility to anyone. It is a challenge that is before us, and we are going to face it with everything in us. No amount of propaganda or blackmail will stop us. We have come a very long way. And the level we are today, success is the only thing that is acceptable. Failure cannot be contemplated nor considered in the Biafra restoration today. There is nothing like failure, because we will not fail. We will not fail. It does not matter what the enemies are thinking. And when you look at the pressure that is coming, you will understand that the enemy have understood very well that the Biafran restoration is mandatory. The enemy is getting the message. They are getting the message very, very clear. We have spoken about this, and it is no longer time for drama. We are in the time of reality. The reality today is that Biafra has come to stay. Gone are the days when we were having dramas, when it was just entertainment. Gone are the days when it was just a mere entertainment. We have come to a stage where the only answer today is freedom. It does not matter what the people are saying. It doesn't matter how they feel. It doesn't matter what they think. We are focused on our own desire and what we want. And what do we want? What we want is freedom for our people. Freedom is all we want. We do not want their restructuring. We do not want anything that has to do with restructuring. We do not want their presidency. We do not want their regional government. All we want is our independent state. The earlier you begin to understand this, the better for us. We can never compromise our freedom. We cannot accept anything except freedom. We have come a long way. And we are going back to who we were. We are going back to where we are coming from. In this generation, the responsibility is on our shoulders to make Biafra what it should be. I urge every one of us, wherever we have found ourselves, to always remember that our freedom is in our hands. This is the time to make sacrifice. The time to make sacrifice. And we have to be ready for the ultimate sacrifice, if need be. If you are a Biafran and you have fallen short in one way or the other, the door is still open for you to make corrections. You can see yesterday, if you were in the program yesterday hosted by our Prime Minister in the United States, you can see Biafrans returning to the roots. Some people who joined the IPOB in Nigeria finally restored back. Those who have found their ways and found the courage, they have returned back and they were accepted. They return back to base. You will not be rejected. Don't be shy. Throw away your pride. Don't be shy. There's no need to be shy. Remove those pride in you and focus on the reality of today. And I bet you will be received. Yesterday program, if you have not watched it, wait, I'm going to stream the program. I'm going to replay the program here so that people who didn't watch it will watch. And you're going to hear the return of some sons of Biafra who were deceived by the criminals who pretend to be fighting for Biafra while they were not. Some Biafrans found their way back and they returned back to base. And today, they were accepted and received yesterday. And they started making difference immediately. If you're one of those who is still standing on the fence, no excuse will be accepted because the door is open for everybody. There is no excuse that we will give that this is why you didn't support Biafra that will be accepted. No excuse will be acceptable for us. For everything you have done against Biafra, you are going to pay back. For every pain you have caused us, you're going to pay back. If you want to restitute for your evil, the time is now. But if you choose the other way around, wait for it. You are going to face the consequence of your action. And you are going to face the full wrath of the Biafran people. The IOU loan is still open. The IOU loan is open. And is a means that Biafrans could use to support the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. So you can join the IOU loan and give your support the best way you can. Just go on and do it because it's worth doing. All you need to go is to go to biafrasecurityadministration.org. Go there, you're going to see the link for the IOU loan. Or you can apply for the meeting. Apply for the meeting. If you want to meet with our Prime Minister and have a word with him, if there's any question you want to ask, you go ahead, apply for the meeting, and you speak with him. I'm talking about those who have huge contribution to make. Those who have the money, because defense of Biafra land today needs money. We need money to defend our land. Money is the key to defend our land. We cannot shy away from that. It is something that must be done. Money is needed for the defense of Biafra land. The IOU loan, the least you can give in the IOU loan is $1,000. Remember, in the loan, you get 100% interest for every contribution you make after the restoration of Biafra. Every contribution you make, you will have 100% interest after the restoration of Biafra. So you can invest in that IOU loan. Go to biafrasecurityadministration.org. Apply and register. And I bet you, your freedom is guaranteed. If you want to meet the Prime Minister, you have a huge donation to make, but you are not yet convinced, apply for the meeting. He is going to meet you one-on-one for discussion. If there's anything you need to know for you to be convinced, I bet you that it will be provided and made available for you. All these channels are open so that you will not give excuse why you did not support Biafra, because the law of Biafra is going to be strict against everyone that has the means and opportunity to support and you did not. The law is not going to treat you kindly. And our law will be respecter of no man. Our freedom today is in our hands. We need to fight for it and make it what it should be, or else we are going to be exterminated from this planet. We do not want to undergo extinction. We don't want to undergo extinction. Not at all. We don't want to go to extinction. We don't want to be extinct. That is why Every hand must be on deck. That's why everybody must rise up. My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you that have been part of this very program. Today is Sit at Home. Everyone that participated on today's Sit at Home, I appreciate you. I thank you for being part of that Sit at Home. Continue to do your part. If you know anything you will do to see that Biafra becomes a reality, please go ahead and do it. The nation Biafra is for you. It's for me. It's for all of us. It is not for a particular individual. That is why everyone must contribute to the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Prepare your mind and prepare yourself as we are going forward. The 28th of this month marks the beginning of the lockdown of the secretariats of the zoo in Biafran territory. The lockdown has nothing to do with Biafran businesses. Our businesses will be opened. Every businesses of Biafra will be opened. But the Zoological Republic ministries and offices will be locked down. Sorry, it's going to be very noisy here because they are having a celebration here. So bear with me as we cross this very area. They are having one of their celebrations and they are playing music and all that. So my beloved Biafrans, try as much as possible to play your own role. Be whom you are supposed to be. Do not give up your rights to anybody. Do not give up your rights to anybody. It does not matter who it is. Our nation, Biafra, has come to stay. And there's nothing anybody can do about that. Thank you so much for joining me on this program. As you have joined, I appreciate everyone that have played a role on the program of today. Please like and share to other platforms. If you have not yet shared, share the program and remain consistent. Remain consistent in the battle. We are going to win. There is no fear. No matter the challenges you see across, do not be deterred. No matter the obstacles you see, do not be deterred. I thank everyone that is still standing up to this minute. Continue to stand. Never give up. Our victory is sure. Our victory is sure and guaranteed. It does not matter what you see. What matters today is that the template of the Biafrans is working. Remember, it is a multi-dimensional approach. Multi-dimensional approach. We are winning diplomatically. We are winning politically. And we are winning in the armed struggle. The delegitimization of the zoo is on a high scale. And as we speak, the terrorists, military and police in Anambra State are afraid. They are said that they are panicking because of their unknown gunmen. That is how they always address themselves. Their unknown gunmen. They formed it, they put it forward, they groomed them. When you go and destroy the life of people and take the life of their families and you expect them to fold up their hands and watch you, of course, people will react and come with vengeance. And today, the people that have taken their brothers and sisters are coming for vengeance and they are panicking. Let them continue to panic. But I bet you, freedom is very close today, more than it was yesterday. we will all be free. Freedom is sure. Thank you so much for joining me on this very amazing program. I appreciate everyone that has participated on this program in one way or the other. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to strengthen every one of you that have participated on this program. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move airborne. It is Biafra or die. Freedom or die. There is no going back. See you again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. I will still be online to talk more about our freedom. Prepare yourself for the next stage that we are entering. The next stage is going to be tough. It is not going to be roses. Prepare yourself. Thank you and stay safe. May Chukwu Okike Abiama be with every one of us.